Men who do well with the ladies or players. That was the original title, but I didn't really want to use that word because it's not only them, it's men who do well with women in general. Okay, they can pick up on sexual vibes from a woman. And men who have experience, just men overall that have gotten played a decent amount of it or are capable of. They are able to pick up this kind of vibe from women. And they kind of become somewhat good at it to the point where when it happens, they're like, oh yeah, I can I can feel it on some Phil Collins type of stuff. I could feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on, right? So anyway, I'm gonna get to it. This is Tarek Talks. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me. So men that do well with the ladies, they have and even beyond that, guys, I'm gonna say humans in general, they have like a sixth sense, right? And when I say sixth sense, I really and truly believe that people have a sixth sense. And what the sixth sense is, it's other people's vibes, right? It's other people's energy. Because when when you walk into a room, for example, or you get next to a certain person, you can kind of feel their vibe. When you get around some people sometimes, and it's like you feel that aggression coming off of them, or you feel some type of animosity, or on the flip side, you feel like when you look at a complete stranger. I know you guys guys that are personable, that have some type of social skills to some extent. They don't have to take a master class in freaking sociology, but have some kind of social skills. Like, it'll be times where you randomly look at a person and automatically y'all just say what's up to each other. Like, it's just automatic, like, hey, how you doing? Like, you feel a vibe like this person is cool, and sometimes you might be wrong. Okay, it's infallible. It's not foolproof is what I meant to say. Sometimes you might be wrong, and this is kind of the case with young ladies, right? Just kind of a disclaimer here, I guess you could say, that you're not always going to be right. Okay, you're not always going to be right. You're not always going to be like, oh yeah, I got the sixth sense, I got a superpower, I'm psychic, I can just sense when she wants me, but a lot of times, it's certain signs, certain signals, and certain vibes that a chick will throw off when she wants you to kind of talk to her, right? Or when she's digging you, when she has sexual, and when she's throwing off them vibes. And, obviously, it's going to be a more friendlier vibe. And sometimes, even if it's not, there's still signs. And I'm talking from experience, right? I'm telling you guys what I've kind of witnessed from experience, and I'm sure a lot of other guys have experienced this as well. Even chicks that have that bad B attitude, or boss biznatch attitude, they also throw off vibes, even though they try to put on this tough guy persona. Okay, and when I say tough guy, it's kind of more of a masculine type of vibe, but there's still some underlying signs that they be throwing out, some underlying vibes that they throw out. So I'm gonna start with the friendly type. Okay, when a chick is friendly, she's not putting up this whole mean mug. And guys, we all know what I'm talking about, right? We all know that the whole mean mug and acting like she don't see you and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. She's not acting like that. She's actually cool. She actually made eye contact, right? She's actually smiling, Disclaimer number 2. I gotta say this 2 times because I know someone is gonna get in the comments, well, that doesn't mean anything. They're just, yeah, sometimes she is just being friendly, right? Sometimes she is just being friendly. Hell, I be saying hi to people of all religions, ethnicities, backgrounds, whatever. If they're cool, I'ma smile and say what's up. Does that mean there's attraction to every one of them? No, it doesn't. You just have to kind of, that's what I'm saying. These guys, they kind of decipher it. So a lot of times, you know, the chick will be kind of flirty. You know, she's going to be very open. Okay. She's going to be very open. You might make some corny ass jokes. She's going to laugh. Okay. You know damn well your jokes are corny as hell. And a lot of guys say not to gesture max. And this is something I talked about. Being cool, right? Having a cool personality and just being easy to talk to is not gesture maxing. There's guys out there that have natural charisma. Riz. What is Riz? Riz is short for charisma. Riz is short for charisma. What is charisma exactly? It's a vibe. Literally a vibe that you throw off. It's like a vibe, like a person that's cool, right? You just talking to them and you know, you vibing with them. The conversation is flowing and it's funny, right? They make fun, you know what I'm saying? That the stuff that they say is funny, it's lighthearted. You find it to be comical, and you generally like to be around this person. Okay, you generally like to be around this person because you feel comfortable, right? You feel comfortable, and when a guy has that, the chick is going to, you know, she's going to reciprocate. She's going to throw out vibes. She's going to be kind of laughing. She's going to be very friendly. And, you know, in situations, the guy that could pick up on this type of vibe, the guy that does well with women and, you know, player, whatever you want to call it, not, like I said, doesn't necessarily have to be a player. He can pick up on this vibe and he capitalizes on it. How does he capitalize? He takes it further. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's meet up outside of this whatever place. You know, a lot of guys frown upon messing with chicks at work. You know, I've done it many a times. Me personally, I can only talk subjectively. It didn't really affect me. Did not really affect me. Now, when you get higher up in rank, right, this is where it kind of gets, the waters get muddied. And if for you guys, let me say something real quick. For you guys that are in supposed relationships and you guys are out here flirting, trying to get side pieces at work and stuff like that, I'm gonna tell you this, those be the main ones that get in trouble, right? And this is just a little tangent. Those are the main dudes that get in trouble. The guys that are in relationships and are out here still trying to do their thing on the side, right? And you guys know I don't condone that bullshit from men or women. Notice I threw men in there too. If you think having side pieces and all that, I got homes, but you're in a relationship, you don't get no respect from me personally. Because why the hell are you are you insecure, right? Are you insecure that if you don't lock somebody down that you're gonna be alone? So you lock some poor sucker down so you could do your shit on the side, right? That's what that is. But, you know, back to the work thing, and I just said that because I know some people are gonna come up with these guys getting in trouble at work and stuff like that for harassment, which is true, which does happen, right? But that was just, you know, it's certain levels to it, and that's why I'm saying these guys that do good with women, they can just tell. So anyway, back to what I was saying, you know, when he picks up on the vibe, he takes it further. He's like, hey, let's go to my spot, chill, or let's go on, you know, let's have a drink or two, stuff like that, because he senses it, he knows it. And if he's at a party or something, okay, hey, look, let's go to the back, or let's go to one of these rooms, or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the situation is, he knows and he capitalizes on it. It's a energy, you know, it's an energy. So for me to sit here and like explain it in full, it's sort of hard, but it's a friendly energy. That's what it is. Like when a chick is flirting, it's friendly energy. And a lot of guys, they don't pick up on that energy, right? They don't pick up on that energy in the gym. You know, a chick It might be a chick from personal experience that's real. I had a chick literally start talking to me, right? Start talking to me, making a little small talk, laughing. You know, what I just said, laughing, giggling, you can kind of tell. And bam, I hit it off with her. You know, it's chicks that'll come and work out right next to you, and you have, you know, this little back and forth exchange of hey, how you doing and stuff like that. All of a sudden, you notice she's working out right next to you. Bam, a guy can sense that if she's throwing out those vibes right now. And what I said in the beginning, that some chicks are gonna have this little mean mug. They're gonna act like this whole I'm a boss B. You know, these type of chicks that look kind of like they have the B face, you know. And I'm not gonna say the word because YouTube been going ham on the whole demonetization stuff. But you know, these chicks that have that face on them, that look like they want to fight somebody. Like, dang, ma, why you looking like that? Even them, and I'm speaking from experience. I'm telling you guys from experience. There were times when there were chicks that were having this little mean mug attitude, diva. You know, they walk past you and they act like they don't see you and stuff. Even those chicks, guys that are good, will decipher, hey, look, this chick is trying to be seen. Now, sometimes it is just for attention. This is something that I kind of forgot in the beginning of the video that I forgot to throw in. Yes, fellas, sometimes it is for attention. Yeah, it is for attention sometimes. And unfortunately, a lot of chicks use guys for attention, but that's why guys that are good with women, they get straight to the point real quick to see if this chick is bad about it. Rowdy, right? And if she's not, then it's quickly on to the next one. But some of these chicks with this kind of attitude that be, and personally, like I keep telling you guys, I'm just giving you guys this information for the single guys, right? I'm in a relationship with my old lady, so I don't got to worry about this shit no more. But I'm telling you guys this, these type of chicks, hey, if you want to mess with them, that's on you. But as far as relationship, if she's acting that way in the beginning, like acting like, oh, I don't see you and you got to do all the work and all that stuff, I don't know. You might not want to be in a relationship, right? You might not want to be in a relationship with them type of females. I don't know why the hell that dude just did that. These motherfuckers is crazy out here. But you might not want to get in a relationship because that shit is not gonna stop with her acting like, oh, I don't see you and you got to do all the work and come to me and stuff. But even then, these chicks from experience, what they'll do is they'll do shit like walk right next to you, purposely walk right by you, right? They'll purposely walk right by you, super close, and you know, they got all the space in the gym. They got all the space in the gym, but they want to walk right next to you. Or it's wherever you at, it's so much space and they want to walk right directly next to you. You know, out of all the space, they want to walk right next to you and kind of just linger there, even though they're going to act like they don't see you and stuff like that. And, you know, they're waiting for you to shoot your shot. Now, like I said, I've done this before, and yes, it has worked. And yes, it, you know, I ended up being with the chick, right? I ended up getting with the chick, but that was literally it. That was what it came down to, because these type of chicks are going to want constant attention, right? They're going to want constant attention, and they want, you know, it's never enough. They're always going to be like, why don't you call me? And why? It's like, you got a phone too, you know, but that's what they'll do. And guys that are good, they can pick up on the vibe that this chick is trying to get their attention and she trying to get with them, because it'll be a vibe to it. Like, she'll have an attitude, but it's still an underlying vibe of that sexuality, right? And guys, they can feel it. They can feel it, you know? And the third one is the one where, hey, look, sometimes there might not be a sign, right? Sometimes there might not be anything. You know, guys like to call it choosing signals and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes there is no choosing signal. Sometimes the chick is just you know, just kind of there, but she'll just be there, right? She'll just be standing there, and you're gonna look at her, and you know, she kind of has a receptive aura to her, even though she's not being friendly and all that. And guys, all this stuff I'm telling you is from experience. She'll just be standing there, but when you start talking to her, like, she'll just be standing there, and when you look at her, you know, she'll look at you back. You know, she might say what's up or whatever, but she's not gonna be overly flirtatious or nothing. But from then, the guys that know, you know, they start talking to her, and bam, lo and behold, they're like, hey, let's go chill, let's go get a drink, something like that. And she's like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm down for that. And they'll be like, damn, I didn't even think it was going, like, in their head, they're like, I didn't think it was going to work. But, you know, she was cool, she was receptive, and I felt a vibe there. I felt a little vibe there. And that's one that doesn't really get talked about too much, you know. And guys, you should never stress over, oh man, she's throwing signals at me and all that stuff. Don't stress it, man. If it happens, it happens. You know, anyway, with that being said, I'm out. Peace.